Welcome back, folks. I'm Lloyd Purvis and this is Run4Adventure. You join me in sunny Chamonix and we are out here for UTMB week, where we're going to produce a recap video for the channel. If you're new to Run4Adventure, we are a running related YouTube channel and we bring you all kinds of running related content, whether it be kit reviews, shoe reviews, race day videos, but we love coming out to Chamonix and we love filming UTMB. So it is 2 o'clock, the main race heads off at 5 PM this year, so a little bit earlier because they're setting the field off in waves because of COVID restrictions to try and keep it as safe as possible. We've got all our kit packed up, we've got cameras, we've got GoPros, we've got all the batteries charged up, SD cards. Liga is holding the camera, so we're going to be positioned at different places trying to capture that epic start. We're going to try and do something different this year, so we're going to bring you a behind the scenes of the filming of the UTMB recap video. So we're going to be busy filming, we're going to try and make this video so you can see what goes on when we're running around, chasing the runners around the mountain, trying to capture the content. And how many miles we do, how many hours we're out for, and how much tearing about it takes to bring these videos to the channel. But let's get down to the start and let's capture some epic footage. Right, let's do this. Just managed to capture some footage at the start of the race. It was complete and utter bedlam as always. We've been standing there for 2 hours trying to get the space and then people just crushed it. Now everybody's running to other parts of town, so we're heading off a bit further out of town. It's obviously 3 waves this year, so we've got a bit of time to get further up the road so we can capture some footage of the next wave coming through. And then once we got that, it's going to be a proper mad dash to Champex, the first checkpoint. But this is how we're going to spend the next 35 hours filming, chasing these guys around the mountains, but it's worth it. It's brilliant fun being out here, being part of the race, being at the front of the pack. So let's get a bit further up and we'll get some more footage. So that is the second wave through. Again, not so chaotic as being in the centre of town, but now it is a mad dash back to the adventure bus. And like I said, we're gonna get things chucked in the van. It's all ready to go. Remember to put out our reserve sign so that we've got a picture when we get back. And we are heading to the first checkpoint, Champex. With the staggered starts, we're gonna have to be a bit quicker this time because them boys at the front, they don't hang about, so they're going to be through there in no time. So straight in the van, straight to Champex. That should do it. Right, let's get to Champex. So we've had a slight change of plan. The traffic was super busy, so we've skipped Champex and we've come to Courmayeur. So the next checkpoint on the list was only a few minutes further, and the runners won't be through here for another 50 minutes. So we've got time to find somewhere good, capture some B-roll. We haven't filmed at Courmayeur before either, so Liga's doing all the lugging around. I'm such a gentleman. So we're going to get to Courmayeur. We're going to find a good place to put the main camera, and then I'm going to try and head out on the trail and get some trail footage as they're coming into the town. Fingers crossed if we can do that. But yeah, time is moving quick. I'm rushing around like headless chickens, but it'll be worth it in the end. So let's get down to Courmayeur. Let's get set up. Bravo, bravo! Oh, wowzers. Hopefully you can see me. We are all done at Courmayeur. It was pretty hectic. Runners were coming in really quick. Didn't really get any time to film anything to camera, so I'll put some overlays in. But we got Jim Wormsley, all the top guys coming through. Liga was out as they came out of the checkpoint. I managed to sneak, don't tell anyone, sneak into an area where I shouldn't have been, and I managed to get 2 GoPros out and the DJI Pocket out filming all at once. So I think we pretty much filmed every single top sort of elite runner coming in. We got them coming out, and then we moved on down the town, and I managed to run with a few people. Courtney Dorwater, Ryan Sands, some good runners. Courtney Dorwater looked so fresh. She was thanking everybody, smiling, having a chat, in really good spirits, and she was in first place. But looking good. We are now going to have a little bit of time to kill, to charge batteries, to take in some calories, rehydrate. We are going to be going through the tunnel to Courmayeur, which is a massive part of the race, sort of halfway point going into Italy. It's going to be night time. We're going to try and get some footage there, obviously, for the recap video. It's always a sort of critical part of the race. You can tend to tell who's going to win from then on. You know, it's a real important part of the race to get to. So we're going through the tunnel. We're going to head to Courmayeur, hopefully get a few hours kit, but not sure when we'll film again, but we'll try and get some content soon. You join us in the tunnel that literally goes all the way through Mont Blanc mountain. We're going to be in here for about 20 minutes. I had to go on camera because I love it. They tell you to tune your radio into a certain station, and then they give you a safety briefing in English as you get in the tunnel, which I think is pretty clever. But we did have a really grumpy man on when we got the ticket who didn't speak a word of English, which I know we were in France. It's our fault for not speaking French, but he was very, very rude. Anyway, we're in the tunnel for a while, and then we're going to arrive at Courmayeur, and then we're going to be able to get a couple of hours sleep. It's the only time we're going to be able to get a few hours sleep. So we're going to get there, get parked up, jump in the back of the van, grab a few hours, maybe try and get something to eat as well if we can at this time of night, because it is, what, 10:30. And then we'll be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for when the lead pack come into Courmayeur. We'll film as much as we can, and then literally try and catch some B-roll as well, and then we're going to be jumping back in the van and heading to Champex. And Champex is a beautiful place. Really looking forward to getting there. It's a place Liga loves as well, and we can get some really good footage there. But let's get through this tunnel and let's get a couple of hours of sleep. We need it. So that hour and a half went pretty quickly, but we are in Courmayeur. We made it through the tunnel. We managed to get an hour and a half sleep. The car park's pretty busy now, so I think there's lots of runners turning up. They're due in about an hour's time. So we've loaded up the cameras with the batteries that we charged. Sorry, I'm trying not to look at the camera because I've got a head torch on. I don't want to blind everybody. And we're going to make our way up to the sports centre where the main checkpoint is. We're going to get Liga set up with the camera, with the main camera, and then I'm going to put my pack on. I'm loaded up with GoPros, and I'm going to try and find the trail into town, because the trail into town is really cool. and it'd be great to get some footage of the elites coming in. Not sure who's in first place at the moment, haven't checked yet, but we'll give you an update on that once we're up at the sports centre. So I managed to find a bit of street light. It is hectic here at Courmayeur. Just managed to track out onto the trail. Liga is at the main checkpoint with the other camera. Just ran in with Francois and Jim Wormsley, about a mile on the trail, then onto some tarmac. 6-minute mile in, I don't know, however many miles into a 100-miler. Ridiculous pace, just chatting to each other, looking super fresh. So the top 15 men must be through, so we're just waiting for the top women. Courtney Dolewater is in first place, so we're just going to head off back up these streets, trying to capture some footage of her coming through. Oh, we got runners coming now, so the runners are coming in quick and fast. Big group of runners coming down now. Let's get the cameras ready. Well done.
Robert.
How you feeling, Mark?
You alright?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Running well, man.
Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
Well, I had a bit of a rough patch before. I stacked it on that last downhill coming into Courmayeur.
Okay, alright.
You know, the dusty stuff.
Yeah, it's tricky.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Horrible.
Can't see, and
No,
proper stacked it, man.
It's a steep bugger as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Looking good though, mate. Looking good.
Oh. Long way to go.
Oh yeah. One foot in front of the other, mate.
Indeed.
We'll be at that finish in no time.
Thanks, mate.
Enjoy the sunrise.
Thanks. That way.
Well done, mate. So we are both having a well-earned pastry. We are done at Courmayeur, and I'm glad to say, managed to get coffee. It's a pretty odd coffee. We're in Italy. I would expect a really good coffee, but it's strange. But we're all done at Courmayeur. Awesome going out, running with the top runners, running in with them into the checkpoint. Got some great footage coming through the towns there, but it is what's the time? 3:45 in the morning. We're going to try and get to Champex, a beautiful, beautiful place, like I said before. But we want to try and get this about an hour and 38 minutes from here. So we want to get there, try and get an hour's worth of sleep before we have to get up and get ready for the runners to come in. It's going to be daylight, which is great. It's going to be nice to film in some daylight. So again, I'm going to try and get out and hit the trails. We might try and get the drone up in the air and try and get a nice aerial view of Champex, because it is beautiful. But yeah, oh, it's all a bit frenetic. We're quite tired, so an hour's kit would do us the world of good. So let's get this van started. Let's get this coffee drunk, and let's get to Champex.
GPS signal lost.
So we're back in the Mont Blanc tunnel. So we've left Italy, we're going through the tunnel under the mountain to France, and then we're going to Champex in Switzerland. So we really are traveling all the way around Europe pretty quickly. So yeah, like I said before, let's get to Champex, let's have some kip. I can't stop apologising to Liga because it's just not fair. She's so tired and she was standing there getting cold. I was running around like a lunatic and I didn't realise how cold it was, so I do apologise.
Okay.
But the croissant and the milky odd coffee did help. Lifted me a little bit, but I definitely need some more caffeine. So sleep, caffeine, more filming. Right, let's keep on trucking. Right, we have just made it to Champex. Liga is tucked up in the van, all cosy in a sleeping bag. We've just been up this epic mountain road to get to Champex. Let's climb on in and let's get some shut-eye. We will see you when the sun comes up, hopefully. Good morning. So we are up at Champex. It is a glorious blue sky morning. We managed to get about an hour and 10 minutes of sleep, so not bad. Let's just show you the views. There you go. Pretty spectacular, yeah. So we've come down from the top there. That's where the checkpoint is. We're just heading out on the trails again. I think when it goes to the top 5, all French at the moment. Francois is in first place, and like I say, top 5 all French. Jim looks like he's dropped out, or dropped out of the top 5 anyway. So yeah, we're gonna hike down a little bit further, hopefully capture some nice sort of footage out on the trails, run with Francois for a bit, try not to get in the way. I'm sure he'll have cameras with him, people all around him like he normally does, but we'll try and get some footage and not upset anyone as we do it. But yeah, what a glorious morning. And we'll go up by Champex, by the lake, and we'll show you the lake in a bit as well. But we'll get the top 3 men through. League is up at the checkpoint with the other camera waiting for him there. And we're going to go down this trail a bit. Look beautiful. How's that for a tiny log cabin? Pretty impressive. But right, onto the cattle grid, and we'll drop down. Let's go and have a look and see where he is.
Un concurrent aux avant-postes à Champex dans le top 5. Il est porteur en 3e position sur l'UTMB ici à Champex au kilomètre 124.
Pour la deuxième, allez.
Allez.
We have finished in Champex. We've made it back down that crazy mountain road and then up the other side, and we are back in Vive la France. Went really well in Champex, got some great footage running with the pros. Amazing performance. Francois out in the lead, Courtney Delwater running in the top 8 I think overall, and looking super fresh and strong. I wouldn't be surprised if she picked a few more of the men off by the finish. But we're heading back to Chamonix. We've got 29 minutes to go. We've been up 28 hours I think, or something like that, chasing these runners around the mountain. So back to Chamonix, park up the van quickly, get back into town with the cameras to try and capture the finish of the top 3 men and top 3 women. Hopefully grab some food somewhere in that equation as well, and then just stop for this bus, and then we will my mind's gone blank because I've had no sleep, and then we'll catch up on a few hours sleep then, and then guess what, we're going to be going back down the course to catch all the, you know, the normal people, us mere humans, not these super talented athletes going through all their trials and tribulations to get to that iconic arch in Chamonix. So yeah, back to Chamonix, eat, capture the finishers, get some sleep, and then back out on the route. So we're back at base camp. Here we go again. We've just had a quick brush of the teeth. I feel so much better now. I feel like a human again. Got some water to take with us. We're going to be down there for a couple of hours, and it's pretty warm now at the moment. So replaced all the batteries. We're ready to get down to that iconic finish line and film the first 3 men and first 3 women if we can. I'll try and film some footage so you can see how hectic and how mental it gets down there, especially for first male, especially if it's Run4Adventure and he's French. They're going to love that. So there's going to be lots of pushing and shoving. Hopefully we can get a good place to film, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, like I say, I'll try and catch some content for you guys at home. But it's 12 o'clock. First finisher is due in roughly, Liga, what sort of time?
1:45.
1:45. So we're going to go down. We're going to try and grab something to eat. But anyway, let's get down to the finish, see what happens.
Coming through the streets of Chamonix, his arms raised up towards the sky. He is victorious.
Magnifique photo.
C'est parti voir le dans un bar. C'est parti avec la fouette.
So it is still rocking down the UTMB finish line. It is 1:45 in the morning. We've been on camera for a bit. Here comes another finisher. Still a great atmosphere in town, man, even though it's So yeah, you think, what, 1:45 in the morning, Run4Adventure we're only still in the top 200 finishers. There's been 700 plus DNFs already, so it highlights how tough this race is. And there's still so many runners out on the mountain. But we've been off camera for a bit because we managed to get about 2 or 3 hours sleep. The last female, sorry, not the last female, the third female finished around about 6 o'clock. So we dashed off, got something to eat, and we've had a few hours. So we're going to film for probably an hour, and then we're going to get a good 6 hours sleep, and then we're going to have a shower, and then we're going to get back out on the trail, back out to Vallecy, and a few of the other checkpoints, capture them guys who are further back in the field, the guys who are going to have been out for 2 nights, full of emotion, getting to the finish line. So always capture some great content then. But we'll do a bit of filming at night, and then we'll get back to the adventure bus, and we'll get some more kit. So it is 1:15 on Sunday morning. We've been up since 7 o'clock Friday morning. We're all done, nighttime finish shots. Another runner coming in, still runners finishing strong. But yeah, we're off to get a good 6 hours sleep. We definitely need it. We're both completely shattered. But it's been an adventure. But let's get back to the van, we'll get some sleep, and we're going to see you in the morning, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Good morning and welcome to a lovely Sunday sunny morning down here in the valley. We are in between Vallecine and Argentière. We've just done a bit of filming at Vallecine. We've come out here, stunning scenery around here. Mountains all around. You can probably hear in the background cows with proper cowbells. We're just about to get the drone up, so we're going to get the drone up in the valley. Hopefully we can capture some epic footage. Had a really good night's sleep last night. What, about 6 hours is it? Yeah, 5.5, 6 hours, so feel a lot better for it. So going to capture some footage here, then we're going to hike up the last climb, sort of halfway, capture some footage of people going up that last climb, that last big effort until we got the long downhill from La Flégère to the finish, and then back to Chamonix, get to that finish line, capture some of that emotion from the finishers at that iconic finish line in Chamonix, and then we're pretty much done with the video. But let's get the drone up in the air, so let's cut to some epic drone footage. Not far now, mate.
I can taste it already.
Yeah.
Oh man.
How's it been?
It's been rough, man. I live in the East Coast and you know, we don't have mountains like this over there.
No. Yeah.
So it's really hard to train for something like that, man.
Yeah.
So on the hills, on the climbs, I've just been getting smoked, annihilated. But on the descents, I can hang with them. Still, it's been a rough day. I've had a lot of sleeping too at the aid stations.
Yeah.
So, but looking forward to finish line and celebrating with everybody.
Well done, Elaine. How you feeling?
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're nearly there now. You can smell it now. Have you done it before?
Once.
Yeah.
And I was last.
Oh,
So hopefully I won't be last.
it doesn't matter. It's all
Okay.
about getting to that finish,
I just
isn't it?
need to get there. How
Yeah.
far to the finish?
Oh, not far now. You just got, well, you got one more climb and then you're there.
Is it like 11K or?
Yeah, around that. Yeah.
Okay.
One more big climb, then a descent. All done.
All right.
Time to celebrate.
What's your name?
Lloyd.
Lloyd, nice to meet you.
You too, Elaine. Well done. Well done. Enjoy the finish.
Okay.
Adi. You got this.
Yeah.
Not long now. Bravo, bravo! See you in Chamonix. So that is a wrap on our behind the scenes UTMB recap video. Really hope you've enjoyed it, guys. It is the morning after the big race. Everything is a lot quieter now. The people have disappeared. We filmed the last runner over the finish line. The arch is starting to come down. We've got our last Moody coffee of the week. If you're ever in Chamonix, you have to check out Moody Coffee Roasters, the best coffee in town. But yeah, like I said, really hope you enjoyed the video. It's the first time we've tried to do something like this. I hope it showed how much effort goes into making these videos at Run4Adventure. We were tearing around for 48 hours, very little sleep, trying to chase these runners around the mountain. It's an amazing adventure. We love doing it, but boy were we tired. I think we slept for about 10 to 12 hours last night and we really needed it. But yeah, really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Really hope you enjoyed the recap video, because that should go on first before this video. But thanks for watching. As always, it's really appreciated. We will see you back on the channel very soon. And as always, stay safe and keep on running.